a complete brand identity, a cafe interior, product packaging, a commercial video, all created in the time it takes to make coffee. This is Lovart AI. It's not another design tool, it's an AI design agent that actually thinks like a designer. And after watching what it can do, I understand why over 1 million people are using it. Here's the reality of design work right now. You need Photoshop for editing, Canva for quick layouts, Midjourney for AI images, Runway for videos, Blender for 3D. That's 5 tools, 5 subscriptions, 5 learning curves, brainstorming concepts, 3 days minimum, executing those designs a full week if you're fast. And that's if nothing goes wrong. Lovart collapses all of that. Same brainstorming, 30 minutes, the same execution, 1 hour, and it's all happening in one place. So what actually is Lovart? It's the world's first design agent, meaning it doesn't just generate images when you ask. It thinks through design problems like an actual designer would. Watch what happens when I give it a simple prompt. Create a playful, retro-inspired candy shop brand identity. It's not just making one image, it's creating an entire brand system, multiple logo concepts, consistent typography, color palettes that work together, product packaging, store layouts, marketing materials. Every piece understands the design language. Everything works together. This is professional grade work, not random generations you have to fix. But here's what actually makes this revolutionary. Lovart gives you access to every major AI model, all in one canvas. For images, you can choose GPT Image 1, Flux Context, or Gemini Imagen, whatever works best for your specific need. For video, you've got Veo 3, Kling 2.1, Hilo, Runway, and Hedra. For 3D, Tripo and Rodane are built right in. This means at every step you're using the best AI for that specific task, not settling for one system's limitation. You're orchestrating multiple world-class AIs, and they all work together on the same infinite canvas. And unlike other AI generators that just spit out images, Lovart has Photoshop-level editing built in. You can refine, adjust, perfect, right where you're working. So what can you actually create with this? Complete brand systems from logo to storefront to merchandise, all maintaining perfect consistency. Product concepts and 3D visualizations that look production ready. Interior design, mock-ups with lighting, furniture, color schemes, everything dialed in. Storyboard to video workflows for commercials and content. The talking feature can even create podcast-style videos with multiple speakers. Upload your profile pic, boom, custom emoji pack. Need a full website design? It handles layout, imagery, everything. Party invitations, playing card designs, social media content calendars. The tool understands context. It understands design principles. It doesn't just generate, it creates with purpose. This isn't just for designers. That's the whole point. Freelancers can suddenly handle enterprise-level projects. Lovart breaks down massive briefs into manageable tasks and outputs batches of designs, like having an entire studio at your fingertips. E-commerce sellers can generate everything they need: product images, store banners, ad creatives, video content, optimized for every platform. Amazon, TikTok, Taobao, all at once. Small businesses don't need to hire agencies anymore. Social content, pitch decks, marketing materials, brand applications, the business owner can create professional visuals directly. Marketing teams can move at the speed of culture. Launch campaigns in minutes. Test multiple creative directions. Respond to trends before they peak. When Lovart opened their beta in May, 100,000 users from over 70 countries joined the waitlist in 5 days. When the full version launched on July 23rd, they hit 1 million users in weeks. That's not marketing hype. That's what happens when a tool fundamentally changes how work gets done. Because here's what's really happening. The tools we learned, Photoshop, Illustrator, Canva, they taught us to think like executors, move this pixel, adjust this layer, a manual craft. Lovart teaches us to think like creative directors, state the vision, guide the intent, let the agent handle execution. That's a completely different skill set, and it's the one that matters now. This isn't about replacing human creativity. It's about amplifying what you can do. It's about spending less time on technical execution and more time on ideas that actually break through. If all you know is traditional design tools, that's no longer enough. Not because those tools are bad, but because the gap between idea and execution just collapsed. When someone can go from concept to professional deliverable in an hour and you need a week, that's not a skill gap anymore. That's a tool gap. The question isn't whether AI design tools are coming, they're here. Over 1 million people already figured that out. The question is, are you going to adapt or are you going to get left behind? Look, you can watch this video and think interesting, or you can actually see what this thing can do. I've left my tracking link in the description. Head to www.lovart.ai and test it yourself, because once you see what's possible, you can't unsee it. This is the future of creative work, and it's available right now. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of shifts like this. Share this with anyone who creates for a living. They need to see what's possible now.